Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. All right, so this lesson is going to be about what is a deacon, the office of a deacon. All right, because the office of a deacon is, of course, very important, which all offices that Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, has given to his servants are very important, because we all make up the body of Yahweh Shai. All right, and to make this body work fine-tuned, everybody has to play their position and do their jobs according, all right, as it is written. All right, you have deacon, bishops, elders, teachers. Hey, everybody has their positions. All right, everybody's got their position to play. All right, so on this topic, we're going to speak on the deacons. All right, because a deacon is a servant to the church. All right, to the house of the Lord. All right, and with being a servant, there's many avenues of being a servant. You be a servant to your brethren. You be a servant to the people. All right, those who are believers. All right, you feed the poor. You feed the people. When you help out your higher ups, your elders, all right, your bishops, all right, etc., you are a help. You know what I mean? You are, basically, you're supposed to take the burden off your higher ups, all right, and also the ones beneath you, because being a servant also means to teach. All right, so it's like metaphorically, a deacon is a servant, one who is a host, one who feeds the poor. Well, really, the nation of Israel are the poor, and the Bible is considered a roll, honey, etc. It's food. It's metaphorically food, the manna. All right, and you are feeding the flock and the church by teaching. All right, so a deacon is a teacher. He is a servant. He has multiple tasks to do with his office. All right, it's not just one specific thing. It's just he has multiple things to do as a servant. All right, and that's the office of a deacon. All right, so I'm going to get into the definition of deacon. All right, this is coming from the etymology online. A deacon, Middle English, deacon, one who reads the gospel in divine worship, one of a body of assistants to a priest or other clergy men. All right, which basically is a male priest. All right, you're basically an assistant to him. All right, or any other office. All right, according to the church, of a male servant. All right, notice it says, the definition of that is a male leader in the church. All right, so you're an assistant. You're in one of the body of an assistant. You're an assistant. You meaning you're a servant. All right, you're supposed to assist someone higher than you. You are an assistant. You are given orders. You execute orders. All right. It says from Old English deacon, from late Latin deaconus, from Greek deakonos, servant of the church, religious office, literally servant. All right. So basically, that's the definition of a deacon, someone that is a servant to the church. All right, that's what a deacon is. He's He is a servant of the church. All right. And you also have, um, you know what I'm saying, examples of the bishop and the deacon. They're similar to one another. All right. Because they're similar. It's just that the bishop is higher up than the deacon. All right. But their offices are pretty much the same. It's just that the bishop is higher up. All right. And then we're going to look at the definition of deacon again. All right, one who executes the commands of another, especially of a master. So you do have a master, all right, a fleshly master here. All right, of course we know that Yahweh Shai is our master. We know that Yahweh is our God. All right, he is the Most High Yahweh. But down here we do have masters. Okay. All right, you do have a master. You do have people over you. You do have a ranking system. All right. It says a servant, attendant, minister. All right. The servant of a king, a deacon, one who, by virtue of the office assigned to him by the church, cares for the poor and has charge of and distributes the money collected for other use. A waiter, one who serves food and drink. That's multiple things. He's a treasurer. He's a servant. Damn, he's a cook. He's served food and drink. He feeds the poor. He's a servant to his master. It's many different things of the office of a deacon. All right. You know, a deacon is everything. You know, and also when you read down Strong's definition, it says that a Christian teacher, pastor. All right. So you're a teacher also. So you're all these things. And a person like that takes the burden off a lot of people. All right. When it's time for food to be served, you serve it in order. All right. You serve it from the to the highest to the least. All right, according to a ranking system. All right. You check in. You make sure everything is good with your higher ups. All right. Make sure things are in order. They come to you to make sure things are in order because they don't have to deal with things that are beneath them. That's why the ranking system is there. So they'll go to the deacons and say, well, what's going on at this? Is everything cool? If this is that, you handle this? Yeah, we handled that. We did this. This came up. Woo, boom. You know, I have to speak to you about this. La-di-da. Things of that nature. All right. So the deacon is handling business in multiple ways. All right. Now, we're going to start with this scripture right here. 1 Timothy 3:8. It says, likewise, must the deacons be grave, not double-tongued, not given to much wine, not greedy of filthy lucre. Now, it says that the deacon, in the definition, that it takes charge of the money. So you can't be a deacon and be a damn thief or any wicked man that has filthy lucre of money. You can't do that. You can't fulfill your office as a deacon being that way. All right? You're a thief. All right? You know what I'm saying? You can't be grave. All right? Or double-tongued, meaning like you toss to and fro every wind of doctrine. You can't be that way. All right? You can't be wicked. All right? You can't be self-centered as a deacon. All right? You have to be on point. You know what I'm saying? Teach according to the true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right? You have to stand on your square. All right? And be on point. That's the office. Because people are counting on you to be on point because they can't do your job and theirs. You know what I'm saying? The higher ups. They have to do their job because their office has a lot more on their plate than yours. Much is given and much is required. So they're having much more than you. You have to handle your business so that they can handle theirs and things go smoothly. All right. Verse 9, holding the mystery of the faith in a pure conscience. All right. Which is the mysteries of the faith, which the Lord, Yahweh Shai, even said that these mysteries are given not to everyone, you know. It's given to those who have an ear to hear. All right. So hey, this faith, all right, that is a mystery to a lot of people. You have that, all right. So you have to keep a pure conscience, all right, and let there also first be proved, then let them use the office of a deacon, being found blameless. So you have to be proved, all right. You know what I'm saying? You have to actually earn that position, all right, because that office is a mighty office, all right. So you can't just have somebody in there that's lukewarm, halfway in, halfway out, not willing to serve, not willing to do their job, not willing to fulfill their office, not one that is counted on. You have to be counted on at that position. At that position of a deacon, they have to count on you to keep things in order. All right. It says, even so must their wives be graved. All right, which means basically be humble. All right, to be humble, to be honorable. All right. It says not slanderers, sober, faithful in all things. So your wives. So you can, you have to keep your house in order. All right. It says let the deacons be the husbands of one wife, ruling their children and their own households well. Right. Because when you can't rule your own household, how are you gonna rule the church? All right. I believe that's why Paul said he would rather you not be with a woman, because sometimes, man, you can't keep your house in order. Things happen, and then sometimes the desires that a woman have, you have to fulfill that, and also fulfill the desires that the church needs. So sometimes it gets conflicted. All right. So sometimes it's best to have one wife and not multiple wives. You know what I mean? Because you have a mighty office to have. All right. All right. Verse 13, it says, for they that have use of the office of a deacon well purchase to themselves a good degree and great boldness in the faith which is in Hamashiach Yahushai. All right. So when you have that degree, all right, decree, all right, in the faith of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you have to do it with great boldness. Like it tell you in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, 5th chapter, stand in great boldness in the face of those that are afflicted of us. Like be like bold as lions, you know what I mean? Because you still have to teach, you still have to serve, you know what I mean? The Lord and also the church. All right, so you have to be a very bold man to take care of the church, take care of the flock, to be a leader. All right, because really, you have to be able to lead the church. All right, because sometimes the elders, sometimes the bishops can't always be there. You have to take over. All right, and handle business. All right, so that's what it is, man. All right, now I'm gonna read this scripture. This is my last scripture. It says 1 Corinthians 4:1. It says, let a man so account of us as ministers of Hamashiach Yahushai and stewards of the mysteries of the Lord. So we're all stewards. All right. Every position that the Lord has put us in, we are all stewards. All right, of the mysteries, which that also goes into being a deacon, because it talks about what I just read, the mysteries. All right, so that deacon knows the mysteries. All right, and it says, moreover, it is required in stewards that a man be found faithful. So we all have to be faithful. All right, well, no matter what office you have, and no matter what it is, we all have to be faithful, and we all have to work together as one. All right. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.